All right, I'm on the phone with Ron Bumgarner, who is the Senior Vice President of Ticketing, Fenway Events and Concerts. And Ron, thanks for joining us. And just as we were talking off the air, there's no relationship other than born in the same area with Madison Bumgarner.
Well, just like I told you off the air, if my wife ever leaves me one of these days, I'm going to tell everybody that I'm related to Madison Bumgarner. But I'm not 6'4", and I can't throw 95 miles an hour, so the real answer is no.
Yeah, you'd be out of the front office and onto the Fenway Park green if you were able to do that.
No doubt about it. We certainly would love to have him on our staff, that's for sure.
No question. Well, the big excitement going on, first of all, Travis Shaw was named the starting third baseman, and he and Blake Swihart were up in Bangor this winter with us. So, and then, of course, it's Big Poppy's last year, and boy, I'll tell you, talk about going out in style. He hit his last home run, or last hit was a home run down in Florida before going up to Toronto. And so there's a lot of excitement, and you guys are making things just affordable and fantastic for kids, again, through the Calling All Kids program.
Well, first of all, let me say how apropos for Big Poppy to hit a dinger in his last at bat down at spring training. That's fantastic, and thank you for mentioning the Calling All Kids program. It's our second year of rolling it out. We're super excited. We gave out over 20,000 free tickets last year to kids, and it's so easy to sign up. Like, our goal is to get as many kids out to the ballpark as possible, and we hope to give out over 25,000 tickets this year to kids, and it's so easy for people to sign up. You simply go to redsox.com, click the Calling All Kids button, and you sign up. It takes about 2 minutes, and you go right into a flow where you're able to select your tickets to any game throughout the year for as long as those tickets last. So obviously, the sooner the better. And for those folks out there like me who have a couple kids, you can sign multiple kids up. And the way it's set up, it's easy that you can pick the game for the free ticket, and then the parent can purchase a ticket, obviously, right beside the kid, so they're not running around the ballpark all night solo. So it's a great program. We're excited that our ownership let us roll it out, and not to sound too giving in this, but there certainly is an advantage to the club too, because we're trying to grow Red Sox Nation, and it's so important to get the kids out to a ball game. There's a report out there that says if a parent takes a child to a ball game before age, I think it's 9, that they're 7 times more likely to go to a ball game and fall in love with baseball every year for the rest of their life. So it's not hard to convert Red Sox Nation, typically, but we definitely want more kids out to the ball game. It just adds to the atmosphere, and it's a great time.
Yeah. Now, Kids Nation is free for children 14 and under. And new this year is you have a program for those people in high school and college students where with a student ID, you can get a $9 ticket, which is, unheard of.
Exactly, and that's another initiative that our new president, Sam Kennedy, and our ownership has been so fortunate that we want to create more opportunities. And with so many colleges in town and high school kids looking for something fun, friendly type of environment to spend their time and entertainment, etc. It's a great program. It's $9 per ticket. It can be anything from a standing room ticket all the way up to a field box ticket, just depending on what's available. And that's very easy, too. We've got it set up online so that you can simply go on to redsox.com, click the Student 9 program, and a kid can sign up, and they can come to 81 games a year for $9 per game. And so it's a real easy program to use. And if a kid or college kids, et cetera, want to just come out to a game at the last minute, they can do that too and just walk up to the window starting 2 hours before the game, show their student ID, and they can get a ticket at the last minute as well. So it's another program that just tried to get a younger generation of fans out to Fenway Park.
I mean, how can you go wrong with that? Going to Fenway Park for $9. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Well, thank you so much for saying that.
Well, I mean, I love Fenway. I mean, from the first time that I went in there, and listen, I've been going to Fenway Park long before the current ownership was involved, and it used to be all dark in the tunnels, and then it would be amazing because you'd walk up the ramps, and all of a sudden it would be like light, and the grass is green, and you'd see the green monster, and I mean, there's nothing like spending a night or an afternoon at Fenway Park. There's just nothing like it.
Well, I've been here 13 years, and I've had the privilege to work for a couple other baseball teams before I came here, and I can tell you what, there's nothing like Fenway Park, and there's nothing like the excitement and buzz of a Red Sox game. I had friends. I'm from down south, and I have friends come up to games, and they're Orioles fans or Nationals fans, etc., and they can't believe it. A Tuesday night here against the Rays has the excitement of most ballparks on a Saturday night versus the Yankees. So we're very fortunate. The ballpark's a big part of it. At the end of the day, winning baseball is what Red Sox fans want, and that's what we want here as well. And we're looking forward to this team getting out on the field and really turning around and getting back to playing October baseball. But when you bring your kids out, and I bring my kids out a lot, it's a great experience at a baseball game because it's a social event. It's not just coming out to a game and everything is just focused on the field. The way, baseball is set up is that there is time to sit and talk to your neighbor or talk to your wife or make friends in the stands. And it certainly is a great family entertainment venue. And so we are very fortunate here at the Red Sox.
Oh yeah, I mean the way baseball's set up is there's time in between each pitch, and yes, you've got the big scoreboards there, but it's not full of loud music and things that are going on. You're right. It's a social event. And you're meant to bring people and talk to people and take selfies and just have a great time.
Yeah.
That is. Go ahead.
I was going to say that is true, and it's it's something that we do take pride in. And you mentioned it briefly, but we try to keep the game, traditional, and we do that because that's what Red Sox fans want. We've surveyed our crowd and all the stuff that goes on at an NBA game and other baseball games and venues. Our fan base wants a traditional Red Sox experience. They want old school baseball, and we do our best to try to give them that. We do some fun stuff on the scoreboard, but we also try to keep the focus on the game. So we've got a great crew that runs that game entertainment here. We're very fortunate.
Now, one of your jobs is you're in charge of Fenway Events and Concerts, and boy, I'll tell you, that's really taken on a life of its own with some of the major acts that you've had there the past season and some great shows coming up in 2016.
It's going to be a real exciting year on the concert front. We've got Billy Joel here for a show, James Taylor, Pearl Jam, Zach Brown for 2 shows, which is always a blast. He's played here the last 3 years. He loves coming to Boston. And we also have the Dead and Friends with John Mayer coming here, and there's still tickets available for the Dead and Friends and for Zach Brown. So if anybody out there is a big fan, just go to redsox.com and check out the concert page. We'd love to have you out to Fenway.
Yeah, we've been very lucky. Zach Brown has been up in Bangor I think twice now in the last 4 or 5 years, and Bangor is right on the whole concerts routing as well. We were kind of hoping that Billy Joel would come up from Fenway up to Bangor, but it didn't work out that way. So I don't know if there's still Billy Joel tickets left, but fantastic shows down there. And then you've got to give credit to the grounds crew to be able to get the field back in such pristine playing conditions after the concerts.
Well, our head groundskeeper, Dave Meller, is the best in the business, and he's also on a lot of medication the last 2 years to help his nerves for the number of concerts that we have out here. But they have it mastered. They no seats are allowed on the infield, and they put down all kinds of protective gear on the outfield to keep that grass pristine, and so it's worked out very well. And we are very fortunate that acts want to come here, and so it's a lot of fun.
And we saw, of course, in right field the huge ski route or ski jump that you had there this past winter. I mean, unbelievable.
That was a ton of fun. That was probably, next to a couple of the concerts that we had, that was probably the most fun event that I think we've had here for me personally, and especially for my kids, because they love that whole X Games type of experience. But for those who didn't see it, just Google it. It was unbelievable. There was a 150-foot tall ramp set coming out of center field, and the landing area was at home plate, and I have a lot of respect seeing it in person. These athletes were 80-some feet in the air on their jump on a pair of skis or on a snowboard, and it was a ton of fun. And our grounds crew's been busy getting the field back in shape, and it looks like it's ready today. The grass is green, and the weather has been kind to us, so we're ready for April 11th to get that season started here at Fenway.
All right. Well, we appreciate your call. And, of course, you can hear the Red Sox all season long on WDEA AM 1370. And we hope to be going late into October to bring the World Series as well.
Great. Well, I'm going to throw in one more plug if I can, Chris.
Go ahead.
And that's that opening day, of course, is sold out, but opening night, the second game of the year on April 12th, there's tickets available. There's going to be a Poppy celebration, and we're giving away 35,000 Big Poppy 500 home run faux gold bling necklaces. So
fantastic.
It's a lot of fun, and we're trying to pack the house on night number 2. So come on out, all you Bangor, Maine Red Sox fans.
Well, and of course, then there's Patriots Day, and there's nothing like getting up early, driving down from Maine for Patriots Day. You get home, it's a long day, but you're down and back, and you've had a fantastic day at the ballpark, and you're home, somewhere around 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Well, I'll tell you what, I love Patriots Day here, and Boston loves Patriots Day, and the fans love it, and there's tickets available for that game right now, too, but you got to move quick.
Yeah. All right, Ron, thanks very much. Go Sox.
All right. Have a great day, Chris. Have a great day, Chris. Have a great